Hunters, I'm Ruby. I want to talk about the original names of the characters and the meaning behind them. Feel free to discuss in the comments and correct me if there's any mistake. Let's go by the age sequence of the current four, starting from the oldest. Silas is called Qin Che. His surname Qin has the impression like antique, powerful, and very majestic. His given name Che could mean to dismantle, penetrating, or clear. Combining them together, it's sharp, strong, and aggressive even. Another impression about his name is that his name sounds like the vocabulary Qin Che, which means clear like transparently, usually describing water, stream, lake, gates, or mind. It's a very gentle vocabulary, giving a sense of tranquility and healing. This was mentioned in his card Beyond Cloudfall. MC misheard his ancient Philosian name as Qin Che and eventually decided to go with Qin Che. Isn't that amazing? Such aggressive names, yet sounds almost gentle if you pronounce it slightly differently. Just like the person Qin Che is, tough on the outside but very gentle at heart. Deng is Li Shen. Li is usually a rare surname. You may think, wait, I've seen people with this surname so often. The common one is pronounced third tone, and it's a different character with a different meaning. The Li for Li Shen is a vocabulary meaning people, folk, confirmed officially in the video. This usage is extremely rare. I've only learned about it from the Love and Deep Space official video. Aside from that, a common vocabulary with this character is the word Dang, Li Ming. And that's what comes to mind when people see the Li character. However, after some research, I learned that Li by itself means the color black or darkness. And Ming is illumination, so it's like the darkness plus illumination. Shen is usually an adjective that means deep or profound, or describing a color being dark. Sounds like a calm, mature, and stoic person. It feels like a sun ray appears and illuminates the world and darkness. Li with the meaning folk. Combining together is like a deity or god who illuminates and cares for the people. This applies to Zheng's impression of being very dependable, and an impression of a doctor saving lives, and having love for all humanities in general. Doctor is Yishen. Dr. Li is Li Yishen, sounds like Li Shen if spoken faster. And the motive here is that the first is pronounced the exact same as his surname, but written differently. Raphael is called Qi Yu. Qi means large, numerous, or leisurely. This character is rarely used in daily life. I've only seen that as a really rare surname. Yu means to illuminate, being resplendent, or as a noun, fire. This character is on the fourth tone, and fish in Mandarin is yu, pronounced the second tone. It's really suitable for him, whether it is evil, which is fire, or the homophonic of fish. Impression-wise, it sounds the same with Qi Yu, which is miraculous encounter. It sounds dreamy, beautiful, and romantic, just like our encounter is a miracle in life. Savior is called Shen Xinghui. Shen doesn't have a particular meaning that I found yet, aside from being a surname. I'm sure it's water related though. It also kind of looks like another character Chen, which means to sink into water. Hui by itself is a verb, return. It sounds like reincarnation or circulation. It sounds like traveling through the universe in a never-ending circulation, a never-ending search for you. Another impression is that Xinghui sounds like Xinghui, which means it is an honor to meet you. He definitely feels like it's an honor to have you in this universe. He's also the first one being introduced to us during the teaser stage. I searched up and it turns out that Xinghui is also another name for the 12th month in the Chinese calendar. A phrase that had existed long ago. It means the stars are relocating back to their original places, which refers to the restarting of a year. Just like how he kept on searching for you no matter how many years have passed. Now let's talk about Caleb Xia Yizhou. Xia means the season of summer, really beautiful. Yi usually go with another character to form a meaning, like according to or based on by itself doesn't have a specific meaning. Zhou just means daytime. Summer and daytime appears together in his name. It gives a sense of like warm and bright, like someone who is outgoing and gentle. Another shocking speculation I've heard is that if you shorten his name by taking the first letter of the pinyin, it would be XYZ. Which are the coordinates, and does that have anything to do with his evil? Maybe it's related to space? I mean, it could just be a coincidence, but I think that's still interesting. A super important thing here, Caleb has a surname originally. I know no one has a surname in the English version, but I have to say this about Caleb specifically. By leaving the surname out, I feel like they're also leaving out an important piece of information. As Caleb, Grandma, and you all have different surnames, it's indicating that we all came from different families originally. It's like subconsciously, MC had always been aware all this time that they are not biological siblings. I believe they have their reasons for leaving out everybody's surname during localization, but I think this is a helpful information to share. I think it may help some players to feel more at ease about Caleb. I have made another video about this topic. Alright, and feel free to share your doubts and if there's anything I'm missing here. And see you next time.